Hello, everybody. Welcome back to the Tony Dix Morning Show. I'm Tony T. We're with you here every day at 9:30 a.m. Eastern Time, giving you live free picks for today's betting card. And today we'll have picks here from the NBA, college basketball, a mix of NCAA tournament and NIT for today, NHL. We'll talk about tomorrow's baseball game as well, as the Dodgers take game one of the series 4-1, and they'll play again in Tokyo again tomorrow. I believe the same start time, if I'm not mistaken. Is it going to be that super early start? Yes, it will be 6 a.m. Eastern time again tomorrow. So we'll have talk about that as well. Of course, we'll have our Parlay Purple segment at the end of the show. And then let's first meet the cappers and get right to the picks so we don't mess around here on the Tony Six Morning Show. Let's say hello to Rod. Rod, what's going on?
Well, not too much, Tony. One of those days I lost a little bit of juice. I went 2-3, but thanks to the Nuggets outright the Warriors there. A nice little plus money price on that one. So made it not so bad. I think I lost about $25. So little losing day. On to today, back with the college basketball. Love it. March Madness kicking off. Back at it today. NIT is going as well. So let's get to it.
There you go. Let's say hello to Bo. Bo, what's going on?
Hey, good morning, guys. Always, man, it's great to be with you guys in the morning and chop shop. Let's get these guys some money, man. Let's get it.
Let's get the money indeed. Let's say hello to Solo. Solo, what's going on? One for the Dodgers today.
Yes, sir. What's going on, everybody? Happy Tuesday. Good to be here. Finally got off the snide. Got a little plus money last night. With that Lakers win and woke up with another one on top of the Dodgers. So we feeling good, ready for this huge college basketball card. Let's make some money. Let's get to it.
Yeah, let's make some money indeed. So let's get right onto it. Yeah, I had one on the best bet. You could always Sixers and Houston going way over the total there. And that one, that was we've seen this Philadelphia Sixers.
How did they lose the game?
I know. That was the G Leaguers, man. I'll tell you, G Leaguers got game like offensively.
Seconds, right?
Yeah, they got offense, but they have no defense. That's the problem when you're playing G Leaguers. They get the offensive numbers. They got some pretty good scoring. You saw McClung can't even get called up. He can't even get in. He can't even break in that lineup. So you can tell about, again, that's the thing with the G Leaguers. They just can't play deep. Let's get to it here. NBA, we got that short card here. We're back to the short card Thursday here. So we'll just knock it off in the NBA in all one block. And let's get to the games here. We got the Hawks and Hornets here. Hawks 6.5 on the road, total 237. Nets and Celtics. Celtics 13.5, total 214.5. Bucks and Warriors in the back-to-back here for the Warriors. Bucks now 3.5, total 230. Cavs and Clippers. The Cavs here 4.5 on the road, total 231.5. That's from an opener of 3.5. So money coming on this Cavaliers team. And we'll take a look here at the injuries here for today's games here on Atlanta, Charlotte. We got Capella, LeVert, Nance out, Trae Young probable. On the Charlotte side, Okogie out, Bridges is out. That's a big one there for Charlotte. Garrett probable, Ball probable there. Brooklyn and Boston, Clowney and Williams are probable. Remember, Cam Thomas out for the year for Brooklyn. He'll no longer show up on the injury report for Brooklyn. On Boston side, no Brown. Tatum is questionable. Milwaukee and Golden State, Portis, Sims are out. Trent, Lillard, Giannis probable. Zemeski out for Golden State. There was a little hint that maybe he may sit Curry. Curry's exhausted. We'll see. If I'm a player, I would not like my coach telling people that. It does not make me look strong. He's exhausted. He may not play. I wouldn't like that coming out from the head coach. Cleveland here has got Mobley questionable. On the Clippers side, Lundy and Miller are out. So you're caught up here with the injuries in this 4 block of games, and we'll get it started off here with Rod.
Yeah, looking at these blocking games, a couple I like here. I'm going to lay that big number with Boston. Brooklyn, sure. I think they're trying to bait you and giving you 13.5. Look what they've done over the last 5. 4-1 ATS, playing pretty good hoops, covering some spreads, winning some people some money. But they played a lot of hoops. This is 6 games, 10 nights. A lot of hoops. And when they do that, they don't fare so well. They start to tail off the other way. And there's some injuries they're dealing with now as well. So it's just, no. Give me the Boston Celtics. I'll lay the 13.5 there against the Nets. And then the Warriors on the back-to-back. That's a tough spot there. I'll lay it with the Bucks. Only having to lay 3.5. I think the Bucks off their loss the other day. Those guys will be rested and back to go there for Milwaukee. And then I like Cleveland over the Clippers. Don't trust the Clippers there at all. And the Cavs off that loss to the Magic. I think they'll come out a little bit hot and try to start a new streak. So I'm going to lay it with the Cavs over the Clippers in that one.
They're here on Ron. Move on over to Bo.
All right, let's look at this first game, Atlanta Hawks and Charlotte Hornets. I'm going to take the under 237. Over the last 10 games, the Hornets has been not shooting the ball well. It's going to average about 108 points per game. In 6 of those games, about 104. We know they ranked 29th when it comes to offensive efficiency. The last time these two teams played, Atlanta got the win 123-110, going way under 237. So I like that under in that one. I'm going to take Brooklyn plus some points. Like Rod said, they have played a lot of games, but when you see Boston, man, it's like they just don't come up for these teams like this. They're 5-9 on rest. We have Brooklyn coming in 20-14-1 APS on the road. They're 19-12-1 as an underdog. So give me Brooklyn plus all them points. They just almost beat Boston on Saturday. In the Milwaukee game, I'm going to continue to take these unders and his Warriors, man. They have been an under team ever since Jimmy Butler came through. Posse no carry, we just seen last night. That under win in that Denver game. Last time the Warriors played against New York, neither team reached 100 points. So I think Milwaukee come here. They've been playing some good defense, like the under 230. And I'm going to keep on taking these unders, man. Like the under 231 between the Clippers and the Guardians. I'm talking about Guardians. I got baseball in my mind, guys. Cavaliers. They went under the last 5 out of 6. Last 3 games for Clippers went under. Clippers been playing good D, only averaging 104 points given up. So even under 31 between the Clippers and Cavaliers.
There from Bo. We move on over to Solo.
Atlanta, Chicago. Charlotte has a lot of injuries. I think points would be premium. I think I'm going to take the under. I lean toward Atlanta, but that's just too many points. We had that part of the season where teams, you're not really sure what you're going to get from everybody. So let's play this one safe, take this total under. Brooklyn and Boston. I've kind of been rocking with Brooklyn, pretty much all year. And I know they got it Boston the other day, but Boston's one of those teams, man. If they just put forth a little effort, they'll cover this spread with no problem. I think we should lay with the Celtics. I think they bounce back. Milwaukee and Golden State, that's a happy hour special. I have to slide back and put a happy hour on that one. Wait on these updates, see what Curry does. And I'm on the Clippers on the money line. You guys take the points. I just think the Clippers are one of the best teams at home. ATS, they're starting to show a little fight, especially at the house. Like I said, Cleveland's a little banged up. I think Mobley will be out. Let's take the Clippers. I think they sneak in the back door.
From the Solo, I'd say what I think here about these games here. I'm going to go under Atlanta and Charlotte here. Interesting note here with Charlotte. This team has just been 24-8 to the under at home. Bridges' injury is huge because he's the one that's scoring for this team. That's where you're going to get the other points from. So that's a massive injury there for. And Ball is one of the most inconsistent players in the NBA. He'll go 2 of 15 and then go 10 of 15 from 3. But more so on the bad side, right? He'll have 2 bad games, maybe 1 good one. So he's one of the more inconsistent shooters I've seen in the league. So very tough to trust Ball there for Charlotte. Boston and going to look Brooklyn plus the points. They've covered 4 or 5. Nets have been defending the 3-point line pretty well. They were feisty in that game on Saturday, not giving up at all. And of course they are Celtics. So let's see what story. What do we talk about here with Brown? Right? They were banged up a little bit there as well, right? This Boston team, at least last night they were. Yeah, Tatum and Brown still banged up. So that's Brown out for the game. Tatum questionable. So I'll look at that side here for especially when off day tomorrow. They could give Tatum an extra rest day. So I'll look at Brooklyn here plus points. I'll be that one guy that takes the Warriors plus 3.5 here. I know Curry may not play, but Podziemski is an injury as well. But I just think this Warriors team could. I've seen them step up when Curry sit out games. Butler on the court there. I don't trust Milwaukee as a road favorite. Just 7-11 to the spread as a road fave. And the defensive form is poor right now for Milwaukee over their past 5, allowing 48% shooting, over 37% from 3. And that's how I'll look at that one. I like Cleveland, LA over the total here. We look at this Cavs team against the West, 18-3 to the over against the Western Conference this year. That's pretty strong. It's, again, a really good shooting team. I look for the over in that one. All right, let's continue here on the Tony's Picks Morning Show. Guys, we're giving you our free picks here. But, again, if you're looking for our best plays, head on over to Tony'sPicks.com and click the link in the description, and that'll take you right over to our site. Best bets, premium plays from all of our cappers here you see on the show. A lot of great results here from our cappers. You see them here on top of the leaderboards. Rod, we've seen Bo up here. Great job there. So, guys, get signed up. Premium plays up there. Promo code 20T at checkout. We'll save you that 15% off. So get signed up. All right, let's continue here on the Tony Nixon Morning Show, as we'll move on over to college basketball card day, a mix of NCAA tournament, also a mix of NIT today. There is a Royal Crown Series college basketball. That's late in March. There by Fox will showing. Still no word on the CIT. No one's saying anything. We can't find it. The website still shows last year's result. No official word, but not sure if the CIT is even going to have a tournament. We're so far deep into it, we have no clue. But CBI finalized their spots. Crown Series is set up as well. So we're going to start. We'll look at the NIT here and college basketball NCAA tournament. So let's take a look at college basketball. We may split it in twos here. So in this first block, we'll cover the games at 6:40 and include the 8 Eastern in this one. So 6:40, include the 8 Eastern, St. Francis, PA, and Alabama State. North Carolina and San Diego State NCAA tournament. Then your NITs, Kent at St. Bonnie's, Jacksonville State at Georgia Tech, Chattanooga at Middle Tennessee State. We start this block off with Rod.
Looking at these couple in this time spot, I like Alabama State there. I like it now. That's 3.5. I didn't like it before at 4.5. So that means a lot of money is coming on St. Francis. And sure, they played some good hoops down the stretch, 5-0, 4-0, against the number. We're at the point where in the big dance, there's not really a whole lot of bad teams head to head. So it's gonna be some close tight games, but I think it's a 5-6 point win for the Hornets there. I'll take Alabama State, lay the 3.5 there in that matchup. And then I'm looking at Chattanooga here against Middle Tennessee. I don't like what I've seen coming down the stretch from Middle Tennessee. 3-2 straight up, 2-1-2 against that number. It's just I don't trust them here. I like the Mocs. I think the wrong team's favorite there in that one. I'm going to Chattanooga on the money line. I think they can outright Middle Tennessee in that NIT game there today. Yeah, give me Chattanooga. I think they have a little more momentum, and they're be a little more motivated squad. That's how the NIT works. You got to have the team that's motivated and want to play. That's Chattanooga. Give me the Mocs over Middle Tennessee there.
There from Rob. We move on over to Bo.
Yeah, man, I like Alabama State. Rod just broke it down well. Last 11, they're 10-1. 6 of those games were wins by more than the spread on this game. I just what's name just turn the ball over too much. You have Alabama State ranked at the top 10 on turnovers, turning people over. So I think they get the job done, advance to the round of 64. I like North Carolina, man. You know, they got a lot of flack. Talked about them on video. Then they have some improve right here. Towards the end of the season, they did end with an 8-2 record straight up and against the spread, while San Diego State ended up with a 4-6 ATS record in 32 games. San Diego State's only covered 12 of those. So give me North Carolina. Then they get this win big.
There from Bo on over to Solo.
St. Francis and Alabama State. I think this pace will be a little slower. I think Alabama State's a more athletic team, probably a better team. But San Francisco actually plays hard, and they can shoot the ball from behind the line. I actually think they, might keep this one close, but I think the better play is under 141.5, under 138.5. Jacksonville State and Georgia Tech. I really like this job Damon Stoudemire is doing with this team. It's got a scrappy athletic bunch. I think they're going to jump on Jacksonville State and pull away late. So let's lay with the Yellow Jackets. And I'm on the Bonnies. I just think the Bonnies are a better team. I think they'll jump on Kent State early. Probably pull away late. Expect a little intensity. It's the home crowd to get behind them. Let's ride with the Bonnies. What is it? -4, 4.5?
4.5.
Yeah. 4.5 on the Bonnies there from Solo. I'll tell you what I think about these games here. I like as well North Carolina here, laying it here. San Diego State's just not as good as these teams have been in the past. It's a new team, young team. They don't make their free throws. That loss at UNLV did not look very good here. Recent loss there by the San Diego State team. As we talked, that Will was talking about it, North Carolina covered 8 of their past 10. Well, the ones they didn't cover was against Duke, right? Other than that, they've been tearing up teams, man. So this San Diego State is no Duke. I'll tell you that right now. And of course, the Mountain West has been a very good fade in the tournament. So I'll look at North Carolina there in that spot. Agree with Solo. I like the Bonnies here. Going fastest field, cover 4 straight. Huge difference in size. Kent, 356 of the nation in size. St. Bonnie's, we know, has a lot of size down low. So I think they'll be able to control the paint here against these Golden Flashes. So I agree there with the Bonnies. Jacksonville State and Georgia Tech is in this block. I like the over in this game. I think you're going to see a lot of up and down running the basketball here. Georgia Tech, not a lot with speed, but not a lot of deep. And again, these games were again, we knew on Sunday night these teams were playing, right? Late Sunday night. The NIT comes out late night. Some players might have been asleep when these brackets came out for the NIT. So not a whole lot of prep time. So just throw the basketball out there, guys. Just run up and down the court. We wouldn't have a whole lot of film on these guys. So I like the over in that one. Also like the over in Chattanooga and Middle Tennessee State. Kind of the similar format. Two offensive teams here that go. Well, both of them gone over and for their past 5. Look at the non-conference numbers here. Blue Raiders averaging 80 points a game. Past 5, the Mock 79, giving up 79 a game. I like the over in this one. I think you see a lot of overs in these NIT games just because the simple fact is not a lot of defense being played on them. Not a lot of intensity. The arena is sometimes half full. They got to almost have to pay the students to show up. To be honest,
Yeah.
Some of them are $5 tickets. They try anything to get these guys in here. So that's what you got.
A lot
there.
of movement too to the overs as well already.
A lot of movement to the
overs. Some of them like crazy 6-7 point moves already to the over. It's like, holy, look at that one! It's like, yikes is right. It's like, hey.
That's usually what you got here. We got an interesting night slate here tonight in the NIT. We'll start here with St. Louis and Arkansas State. Arkansas State this is a line move from 3.5 opener. We got Arkansas State now 5. I'm seeing 5.5 at Pinnacle. Wow, the big sharp plays there in Arkansas State. They're favored here against St. Louis. Wichita State and Oklahoma State. Okie State favored 6.5. That totals 155. Northridge and Stanford. Yes, Northridge is in the NIT, if you can believe that. Stanford laying 7, total 154.5. It's because that Crown Series stole a lot of teams from the NIT. You'll find we'll talk about that later in the month when they tip it off on March 31st in Vegas. There. Riverside, yes.
Sunday.
Yeah, Riverside made the NIT. Yes, that is true. And Santa Clara. We got Santa Clara here laying 10.5, total 155 with big totals here in these late windows. Oh, my God, if you saw Cal Riverside Santa Clara score from November, my goodness. They're playing. It's revenge. We'll see, boy, if they can have that revenge. That was an ugly loss there by Riverside. We'll start with Rod.
Gee, revenge? Well, what are they going to revenge? Getting beat up and getting whooped? You scored 54 points. Santa Clara scored 96. What are you going to change that's going to make it 42 points closer? Well, you can make it a 20-point win this time, and you'll still won't cover the spread. So I'll take Santa Clara, lay the 10.5 there in that one. They're gonna run them right off the floor.
Right, I think you were on Riverside that game. I remember that game for some reason.
I think so too. Yeah,
yeah.
I think that was one of the ones that.
And you said you saw it, right? You said you watched. They couldn't make their threes. It was ugly.
Oh, it was ugly. I was like, what am I doing on Riverside? One of those ones where you're making the play and the game starts going, and you're like, ooh, I was on the wrong side of the last one. Sometimes this happens. So, yeah, not doing that again. Riverside is awful. Ooh. I think Santa Clara's ranked number 1 or 2 in this tournament, too, aren't they? They're up there ranked-wise anyways. So, give me Santa Clara. Lay the boatload there. As we already seen a 40-point win. I think they played, the 40-point win. Oh, that one hurt. And then another one in this time block is, as Solo mentioned, CSUN's playing. So give me the over. That one's another one. Went up. It was about 152. I think it was a lot lower than that. But either way, I think we hit the 160s. CSUN and Stanford, not a lot of defense being played in that one. Give me the over, 154.5, where I see it there now. And then the other NIT, I think Wichita State. Give me the 6.5. I think Oklahoma State laying 6.5 is just too many. I think the Shockers plus the 6.5. Keep it close with Oklahoma State.
There, from Rod on over to Bo.
Yeah, man, I like them 6 Wichita. You gotta always cap the motivation in these type of games. Some of these teams really don't want to be here. Wichita State shoot better from the field. I know that Oklahoma State shoot be low from the free throw line, but I think 6.5 is too many points. I like Arkansas State over St. Louis. St. Louis just 12 and 31 ATS this season on the road. These teams will be played at home stadiums for these guys. So this year we got Arkansas State 13-2 at the house. So give me Arkansas State minus that 5.5.
There, from Bo on over Solo.
Wichita State, Oklahoma State. I was on the Shockers a couple times down the stretch. They kind of let me down. But one thing I noticed, they will score some points, and the defense will be optional. I'm going to take this total over 154.5. And I'm on CSUN over Stanford. I'm actually going to take them without the points. I just don't believe in Stanford. I think it's just one of those games that, kind of a little brother kind of game. Like they'll play up to the level of competition. I think they'll find a way. You guys take the points. I'm on the money line. And, yeah, you got to lay with Santa Clara boat race.
Solo, yeah, San Fran, that disappointing loss against Louisville in that conference game. That's a hard way to get out of that ACC tournament for Stanford. St. Louis and Arkansas State. I'm going to take the Billikens here. I like the Billikens shooting. They got the big guy there with the glasses down low. Arkansas State, not really a good shooting team. They were also weak on the defensive glass. Give me the Billikens in that spot. Wichita State and Okie State, I agree with the over in that one. Again, would not expect a whole lot of defensive intensity. Cowboys are the home favorite, 7-3 to the over this year. Non-conference, the Shockers put up 78 points a game, and they're shooting the ball well. I agree with the Santa Clara here. They beat them 96-54 back in November. Rob says, yeah, you can cut it in half. Revenge will be losing and cutting the margin in half. Instead of losing by 40, lose by 20. That's your revenge there in that one. Northridge and Stanford. Yeah, I kind of agree with that with Stanford. They do defend the paint pretty well there. And, again, a lot of size for Stanford. This is a situation here when you see these big brothers and little brothers, you just have a lot of size. 19th in the nation in size. They should control the paint in this game. Mattermore's really struggled with turnovers and three-point defense. The Cardinals have been pretty good as a home favorite this year, 11-7 there. I'll look at them in that spot. All right.
I think CSUN's going to be able to rebound in this game, Tony.
I think so, huh? Okay.
I think so.
Yep.
Yeah, I think they'll find a way to get get some glass, get some second chance opportunities. I think this game's will be a little closer.
Yeah, CSUN, they got knocked out by Cal Poly in that first round, right? that was put an awful
right.
taste. To me, that was it. The Sun had one of their best teams in years since the Bobby Broswell year 20 years ago. Because
I think their guards are better than Stanford guards.
That may be. It's, again, it comes down to size. But to me, it's just that this Northridge team has been a doormat, kind of like Fullerton. You know how Fullerton turned into. It's been an absolute doormat. That's why I'm upset at myself because I was going to bet against them in that first round because I said I don't think this team is as good as advertised because I've seen so many bad Matador teams out there. Higgs likes the Matadors, save a lot of money, put the money signs up there. Now you can't blame the underdogs there. Can't knock it, but. I've just seen a lot of these big West teams here in this NIT. All right, let's continue here on the Tony this morning show as we get ready. Well, we got a baseball game in the books. Let's talk about tomorrow's game, Dodgers and Cubs. We're talking about it now because it's going to start that's 3 hours before we come on the air. It'll be it'll be over by the time we come on the show, so we got to cover it here. So here we go. Dodgers and Cubs, game 2 in Tokyo. We got Roki Sasaki to make his debut for LA on the mound. Justin Steele, the crafty lefty, on the mound there for the Cubs in this one. So we've got in this one the Dodgers coming back favored $1.45. We see a total of 8.5. I'm seeing some 8s start to pop up at penny. So we're seeing the 8s come up there. We start this one out with Rock.
Well, yeah, because they've seen an under, so everybody's all biased. Give me the over 8 now. I'll wait till the 8 drops and then I'll take the 8, and I'll take the over. We see what happened when one of these guys gets their first start for the Dodgers last year. It wasn't pretty. So I expect to see some more runs than what we've seen in the opener. We've seen it was 4-1. We only needed a couple more. It was possible. A couple hits. There were some guys left on base. So yeah, give me the over 8 in round 2. Yeah, I would lean to the Dodgers to whoop it up in the Cubs again. I don't think Cubs are going to get a sniff in this series whatsoever. Sorry about your luck, Cubs. You guys are still ass.
I'm still ass. Remember, Mitch used to hate Counsell, the manager there for the Cubs, right? That was
yeah. Cubs still ass.
Yep. Mitch, a White Sox fan there. He would have loved seeing this Cubs team get pounded in Tokyo. He'd be all the way. Although it was tough for him to take the Dodgers money line. He would have found a way to take Dodgers minus 2.5 probably in that game and win it. He would have probably done that. On over to Bo.
Yeah, man, let's go with the over. It's a smaller ballpark with that dome in there. I think that gives us some runs today, guys. We already talked about this yesterday. These relievers, they're not gonna be the first option. It's gonna be the second in there. So I like the over 8 as well.
Yeah, from Bo, move on Rosolo.
Yeah, the Dodgers, bringing in a new high-profile pitcher. I think it'll be similar to last year when my guy he was on the mound today. Was not Amanaga. What's his name? Whatever his name was. Number 18.
Yamamoto.
Yamamoto.
Yeah,
he started slow last year. I think we'll see the same thing. So I'm gonna take the over in the first 5. Just like we got that money today, we'll get that money just like that early. I'm not sure about the full game right now. Let's just go over first 5.
They're from so tell you what I think about these games. Okay, so looking at the bullpen guys used yesterday, they're probably not going to use in back-to-back spots. Tanner Scott, the closer, was used. Trainin, a setup guy, was used. Banda was used. Kasperius was used. So those four relievers who are studs, right? They were used. I don't expect them to be in this game, as Bo was talking. We talked about this yesterday. The top guys. You don't stay away from the Dodgers when they use those guys, their top relievers. Now you're going to see the B team in there. So Kirby Yates will probably be the closer. Then you got Vesia in there. Then you got Luis Garcia, Matt Sauer. See, these are the guys that are going to, because you're not going to pitch these guys in back-to-back games this early in the season. So I look for the Dodger bullpen not to be as strong. I look for the
Gratterall still out there?
Gratterall, he is not. Gratterall's on the injured list.
Good.
He's hurt. Who else is it? Grove is hurt. Kopech is hurt.
That guy's injured. Yeah.
Yeah, Grove is out.
Like
Cataract hurt. They actually got a guy named Kyle Hurt. He's hurt too on their team. So what a name for a pitcher. And Hurt's on the mound. Oh my God, why would you put this guy out there? But yeah, Kasperius, Banda. You know these guys from the World Series against the Yankees. Kasperius, Banda, Trainin, and then Tanner Scott, the closer from the Cubs. They were used an inning today. So, again, Kirby Yates will be your closer. And the other guys, Vesia, then you got Luis Garcia, Sauer, and maybe some of these guys like Landon Knack, Roblowski, these starters turn relievers. You may see them as well. So I'm not really confident in this Dodger bullpen in this spot here. And, of course, the Cubbies are going to go to their B bullpenners. So I like the over in this one. That's what I said. I'm going to take the under in the game one. Go over in game two as the bullpens will be downgraded in the second game of this series here because you're not going to go back-to-back with guys here this early. I hope not, unless you want more guys on the injured list. Dodgers, they fill the injured list, but they got a bunch of guys that can fill in. Just let you know, Gonsolin, Kershaw, Emmett Sheehan, River Ryan, Gavin Stone, these guys on the injured list not in there. You know Kershaw, they're just going to play him, just preserve him until we need it. you're just on the shelf. When we need you, we'll bring you in when guys get hurt. All right, so we got you there on baseball here. Game 2 of the Tokyo series. North American series starts, I believe, another week or so. So we're not too far away from a weekend and a half. So not too far away. All right, let's continue here on the 26 Morning Show as we'll turn our attention to the ice here. Bigger ice card tonight. So in this first block, we'll cover the 707s. These games: Senators, Canadiens. Senators $1.36, total 5.5. Red Wings and Capitals. Capitals $1.87, total 6. Islanders and Penguins, $1.06 on both sides, total 6. Flames and the Rangers. We got the Rangers, $2.21, total 6. We start with Rod.
Yeah, looking at these ones, only one I really like in this spot is, a couple I like. I like the Washington. Take them on the puck line. I think they beat up Detroit. Detroit's going the wrong way. 3-7 last 10, not playing good hockey. And on the road, not so good. I'll take Washington on the puck line there. 19-15 to the puck line at home is Washington. And this Rangers team, hey, they need to stack some wins together. And this is a revenge game for them. Calgary got them earlier in the year in Calgary. It was a 3-2 win there to end the Rangers' little 2-game winning streak against Calgary. But take it under there in that one. Low-scoring one between these two teams. Calgary on the second half of back-to-back with Bladar going. Yeah, we'll take the Rangers on the puck line in that one too.
Yeah, from Rod, move on to Bo.
Yeah, I'm gonna take Montreal at the house with the plus money. The last 2 times they played Ottawa, they're 2-0, outscoring them 9-3 in those 2 games. So I like that plus money with the Canadians, and I'm gonna take that under as well in the Rangers game. The goalie has been playing well. You know, Calgary is the lowest scoring team in our NHL, on 2.5 goals per. Like you said, the final score in the last game was 3-2. I think we get another similar score, but on the other side. We got the leg, and I'm looking at. I think that's in this slot. The other one's a little bit later.
All right, there from
Rangers under 5.5. Montreal on the money line.
There from Bo. Let's continue here on the NHL. We'll close out the NHL with the rest of the game tonight from 8:07 all the way to 10:07. We got Ducks and the Stars. Ducks on the road again. Stars $3.40, total 6. Blues and the Predators, $1 here on $1.11 here on the Blues, total 5.5. Kraken and the Blackhawks, Kraken $1.50, total 6. Hockey Club and Oilers, we've got the Oilers here $1.47, total 6. Jets and Canucks here. We've got the Jets here, $1.58, total 5.5. We start with Rod.
Yeah, the first one I'm looking at here is I'll take Nashville at home against St. Louis. Look at St. Louis, hot, right? Playing good, 7-2-1, 7-3 to the over, scoring some goals. Nashville, 5-4-1. They play their better hockey at home here, and they're at home. They've won 8 straight versus the Central Division, so I'll take Nashville over the Blues in that matchup. Another one, I'll take the big plus price with the Blackhawks at home here over Seattle. You look at the head-to-head between those two teams. It's been the home team has been dominant, winner of 6 straight. So Blackhawks at home have been a moneymaker for us this year. So give me the Blackhawks in that one. And then Utah, I'll take the Oilers in that one. They whipped up on Utah back on their it was 4-1. They already beat them twice this year. Back at home here in this one, Oilers need wins. As I alluded to yesterday, they are chasing down the Kings. So you don't want to be sitting in third in the Pacific and face the Kings in round 1 and not have home ice advantage because look what the Kings have done at home. Oilers need to start winning some games. And I think it starts here. Another win here against this Utah club they've beat twice. It was a 4-1 win back in Edmonton earlier. I'll take it again. Give me the Oilers on the puck line in that one.
Yeah, from Rod, move on over to Bo.
Yeah, I like that late game. I'm taking Winnipeg. Take them in regulation, man. Save that juice down. They beat the team last 6 out of 7. Vancouver's been giving up a lot of goals, 3 or more than last 6 out of 9. Last time they played them in January, they beat them 6-1. The last 2 times they played Vancouver, they outscored them 10-3. Then we get an easy win with the Jets on the regulation.
And there from Bo, we got you through the NHL here for today. Now it's time for our parlay peripheral segment where our cappers can give out a parlay. They can give out a player in the future, team player prop. They make the call here in this one. It's the parlay peripheral segment. We start with Rod.
And we're gonna go with we'll go with the NBA. We're gonna go with the Bucks, the Cavs, and the Oilers on the puck line. A little 3-teamer for you.
Yeah, from Rod on over to Bo.
All right, man, I'm going to give y'all the under parlay. I like the under 237 between the Hornets and the Hawks. I also like that under 5.5 goals between the Rangers, and I like Winnipeg on the money line.
There from Bo on over to Solo.
Let's go Hawks, Hornets under. Let's go Santa Clara minus the points. And let's go Wichita State, Oklahoma State over.
Yeah, from a Solo. In mind here, I like the Clippers, Cavs over with North Carolina and St. Bonnie's there in a 3-teamer. All right, we got you through here. Our parlay purple segment. Now it's time to see what the cappers have for sale over at Tony'sPicks.com. Heading to a big week of action, guys. NCAA tournament, playing rounds now. NIT in there, CBI on the weekend, hockey on the board here. Got another baseball as well. We'll see what Rod's got going over at Tony's Picks. Rod's put together very impressive numbers like he did last year, right? He had really good results last year. This year, again, 3,779 units of profit, all documented over at Tony'sPicks.com for the year. What you got for sale, Rod?
And for me today, it's I got one NHL play, my one-timer play. We dropped it yesterday. I picked the wrong team. We went 1-1 in the NHL. But I also have a college basketball triple. Love that triple. Also have my 10-star college basketball slam dunk pick of the day in there as well. Over the last month, on a nice 97 and 67 run over at Tony's Picks. So been hot in college basketball. Want to scoop that up as college basketball's back and limited time before that's gone. So definitely jump aboard college basketball. As you can see, college sports has been treating me well. Love college sports. I just find that college kids have a little more motivation than the professionals sometimes, as we've seen many a time. So jump aboard that. Better yet, grab a long-term pass. As we know, this week is loaded with college basketball. And we've been hot, and we're going to continue to cover it. I've already got some plays in for Wednesday and Thursday, so jump on more college basketball. There is that as Tony alludes to, that week-long moneymakers. Use Tony T at checkout. Save 15% off that as well, and that'll get you covered in all the college basketball, all the NBA, and all the NHL. And you can look what we've been doing in 2025. NHL's there, college basketball's there. We're over 2,000 units in the NHL and college basketball combined alone. So jump aboard long-term. That is the way to go here at Tony's Picks.
And look at this is professionalism here. 60 and 59 NHL, 2,100 units in profit, so you know what's coming on the board. Dogs, right, Rod?
Yeah, I don't lay. I myself, I don't lay a whole lot of juice. I don't like to lay anything more than a -130 at best. In anything that I put, and in hockey especially. Hockey's like baseball. You want to find them dogs and big plus prices. That's how you make the money in these games.
Yeah, so don't go by win percentages. It's all based on return on investment is what matters. What goes in your pocket, guys. Okay, so don't get caught up with the win percentage. Look for the return on investment. Because there's so that's fantastic work there from Rod. So get on board with Rod. Remember, I always talked about that 7-day pass, week-long moneymaker. So you get that, you get all Rod's plays here for 7 days. That will knock the NCAA tournament down to 16 teams. Your NIT, CBI weekend, NBA, NHL, all covered in that 7-day pass. Great time to get it. Use the promo code Tony at checkout. Save that 15% off. You can also add Rod with one of your favorite cappers on the multi-cap, on 2-for-1 cap promotion. So get on board with Rod now at Tony's Picks. We'll see what Bo's got going on over at Tony's Picks. Bo has been hitting the leaderboards, top of leaderboards last 7 days. Bo's been red hot. 600 units of profit. It's been great here in NHL, great in college hoops as well. Bo, what you got for sale?
Yeah, I got my daily best 3. That's my 3 highest rated plays on the slate for the day. I already bought it up right now. Last night, coming off another hockey winner, I went a little bit, a little bit more with the under. I took the under 5 goals and plus money with that Kings game. Kings just playing tough defense. They did get the loss, but cashed that ticket. Like everybody said, man, the long-term packets are the way to go. You get them late-scene plays included. We love that on Tony's Picks. I cap the games all throughout the day, guys. So definitely make sure to get some long-term. You get that month, that's going to give you some MOB, give you that whole March Madness and all other terms included, guys. So make sure you sign up on long-term. 2-for-1 Cowboy special as well. We definitely got a lot of people on the leaderboards, cashing tickets. So make sure you guys sign up. Package are available at Tony's Picks. Use code Tony T. Say that 15%. Let's get it today.
Yeah, today with Bo, you can see a March Madness package in there. Take you all the way through all the major terms and minor terms. Don't forget that Crown Series at the end of the month there, a tournament in Vegas. I believe 16 teams in there, major conferences in there. Slipping that one in there as well. So guys, get on board here with Bo at Tony's Picks. You see Bo green across the screen. Last 24 hours, 7 days, 30 days of the year. Bo's been red hot. Look at this green across the screen. NHL, college basketball, NBA. Look at the unit returns on each of these sports. Fantastic work from Bo, guys. So get on board and get that long-term pass and use promo code Tony T at checkout. You'll save that 15% off. Well, let's see what Solo's got going on over at Tony's Picks. Solo come off a winning day yesterday. Solo, what you got for sale?
I got a 3-pack up right now. I got a best bet college basketball. I got a 3-pack college basketball. I'm waiting on some late steam. I'm at a best bet NBA. Take me to 4 total plays. We're gonna limit the plays. We limit the plays. I mean, we put a little more down. Trying to make some money right now. Definitely getting prepared for the tournament. Starting the day and throughout the rest of the week. So sign up with me short term, long term. Put me on a good cappers. Make sure you use that 15% code. Let's get to the bank.
Get to the bank with Solo over at Tony's Picks. Got a 3-pack up there as well as a best bet. Remember the on college hoops. Remember the 1-day passes are all profit guaranteed. They must turn a profit or not. Purchase will be credited to your account for site credits. That's profit guaranteed. So get on board with Solo over at Tony's Picks. Use the promo code Tony T at checkout. That knocks off 15% off your purchase with that promo code. All right, I've got a best bet on the board right now for you from college hoops. Also a 3-pack mixing NBA and college basketball as well. So get on board with me over at Tony'sPicks.com. Talk about that 7-day pass. It's a great value now, guys, because we're going to whittle down this NCAA tournament down to 16 teams by the Sunday night, and that covers the 7-day pass as well as all the minor tournament action. We see a lot of NITs coming in here, CBI on the weekend, and of course as well NHL for those handicapped NHL as well. So get on board with us at Tony'sPicks.com. Promo code Tony T at checkout. Save that 15% off. Guys, we're with you here every day here, 9:30 a.m. each time with the Tony Picks Morning Show. So guys, make sure you like, subscribe, set those notifications, be live with us so you can get the picks from us. And also I want to make note here, guys, if you ever miss a show, head on over to our YouTube channel. We got content for you here. We archive our morning show here right on the live tab. Just hit that live tab. You'll see the morning show. Also, our live happy hour show archives here as well. And of course, you can, Rod will tell you more about that happy hour Monday through Friday here at 5 p.m. Eastern time, getting all that late information. You can see regulars include Ron Crawford, Ramon Scott, regular guests of Rod. A lot of the cappers in the morning will pop in there as well. So check us out here on the happy hour here at 5 p.m. Eastern time with Rod in there hosting it for you guys there. So check it out. That's on our tab there. Hit the video tab. You'll find more content from the cappers. Al Ninos is always looking for those El Nino's looking for those underdogs. So we got our man Doubles. Doubles, is going to produce content for us here from a lot of baseball. He's from Chicago area, so he likes his baseball. So you'll see Solo there. I'm going to get him on that. I'm sorry. So we got Doubles here with his video on the Dodger game. Guys, just want to make sure you guys check him out there on channel. So Bo also coming in with some more videos as well on demand. Rod's covered the NHL for you. Ben is coming in with some content you can see there. So check us out over at Tony'sPicks.com. I think we're getting some more uploads as well. Jorge in there as well with some late. Gets them in late. We get them in. Gets them in. Shorts. Check our shorts out. I know our man. We get these shorts in pretty late sometimes. I know our man Nick is going to get the video. We got it in late yesterday, so we got him right at the witching hour. So we'll get some more. Check the short tab as well. You'll find some more plays from our cappers at Tony'sPicks.com. So check us out, guys. A lot going on over at the channel. And make sure you like, subscribe, set those notifications. Let the cappers talk a little bit more about the content there going up there. Rod, I know you've got the NHL covered. And of course, that happy hour, great show here, 5 p.m. Eastern time, really helps us out with these injuries as well as goalie changes. Of course, once we get to baseball, sometimes these managers like to fit in those openers to confuse everybody.
Yeah, definitely. They love to put TBD there. And then, you know what, sometimes we are down with TBD because the other side of that is looking pretty ugly. So I'd rather take TBD sometimes. So you want to tune into the happy hour, 5 p.m. Eastern. I'll have you all the latest info. Like yesterday, there were late games in the NBA, and it was tough. Even by happy hour time, there still wasn't news on some of these late games because they were 10 p.m. late games. Still no information. It is what it is. We try to get you the best of it, and that's about as close as we can get. Tune into the happy hour. We'll get you all that information. Definitely by baseball season, those TBDs will be gone by the happy hour time for sure. By 5 p.m. Eastern, you know who's pitching by then. So you definitely want to tune into the happy hour. We enjoy doing that show for you guys. So
absolutely, guys.
There. 5 p.m. Eastern here at Tony's Picks.
5 p.m. Eastern with that happy hour, guys. So make sure you tune in. We got Rod in there. Of course, Ron and Ramon regulars up there. And some of our cappers here in the mornings will pop in with Rod as well on that happy hour. Of course, Bo, we see content from you as well. You're here on our live show in the mornings. You pop in on occasion on the happy hour. And we also see that on-demand content from you as well.
Yeah, man, I'm going to try to at least do 3 videos every day. I do my best, Rod, man, to make that happy hour. I love being on this show with you guys. School just be, really kind of pushing me close. Yesterday, I want to be on there. Ryan dropped me off a little bit too late, but anytime I can be on the happy hour, I will be in there breaking down the slate, giving y'all the injury reports, man. I love the happy hour. I love this show. Definitely, guys, can start pumping out more videos, especially when MLB starts. It's one of my favorite sports to bet on. I love baseball. I'll be giving out a lot of, you can bet baseball so many ways. Team totals, nerfies. I really get into those. So make sure, guys, to like and subscribe to the channel, share the videos. Appreciate everybody in the chat, man. Let's get it.
Let's get it indeed. Of course, so when available, pops into our morning show. We see you occasionally on the happy hour.
Yeah, I'll be lurking all week for the morning show tournament. We right at the tournament, so these games we coming on early. So definitely want to get on here and get to that money early, and definitely slide by for the happy hour for them updates. So I'm here all week. Let's make some money.
Make some money, guys, here on the Tony's Picks Morning Show. Like, subscribe, set those notifications. Appreciate everyone tuning in. If you, we appreciate that. All right, that's gonna do it for the show. We're back again tomorrow live here at 9:30 a.m. Eastern time. I'll be in Vegas tomorrow, doing the show from Vegas here in the morning. So, guys, tune in for that. All right. Anybody have anything to say in closing before we close it out?
Get some money today, guys.
Let's make money winning day to day. We'll wake up, guys. You guys make it a winning day. We're back tomorrow here on the Tony's Picks Morning Show.